Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going over another bad decision I have made. But to be fair, I don't think this is the worst decision I've ever made, because my worst decision I've ever made is sitting right there. Looking at trucks I'm really bad about looking at Marketplace. I'll sit on Marketplace for like hours of my life have been wasted on Marketplace. I found this truck and it was a really good deal. It was only $1,500 on Marketplace. That's what it was listed as. And the only thing in the description, it had one picture, and the only thing in the description was transmission issues. So I'm like, okay, well, I messaged the person and like, well, what info do you want? Like, oh, what's in it? You know, what works? What's the story? How long has it been parked? So I get the whole rundown. Like, well, it's a good deal, and I think I can bring her down on the price even a little bit more. And because I mean, that's the goal. Is, you know, I don't have the biggest budget yet in my life, so I wanted to try and get the best deals, because I know it's a fixer-upper. So I know I need extra money for parts, and I thought I was going to need an engine, but that's a story for here in a minute. We go and look at this thing, and of course, some of you guys probably already seen on my dad's channel. It was sitting under a tree. It looked like it had been sitting for a while. It's got pine needles all over it. I think it's savable. I really do. Looking at it, it's honestly still a pretty, it's like a, you know, it's a cute truck. I like the color. It's blue, my favorite color. It almost matches my truck. But the interior is like pretty immaculate for what it is. And the other big reason I bought it was it needs rockers and cab corners in a bad way. But I'm not gonna let that scare me off this time. I think this time around I'm gonna try and figure out how to do cab corners and rockers myself. I don't really know what I'm getting into. I've watched YouTube videos and I've done research, and I think I could manage it. I don't think it's too hard. But making it look good is not my specialty. So it's gonna probably take me a few tries, and I'll probably make a bunch of mistakes, but I think we can do it. All right, I'm gonna quit talking about my bad decisions, and we're gonna go look at this truck. So here's the truck. At first glance, it really does not look too ugly. So I guess we'll start at the interior, the best part. All we've got is one crack in the dash and a couple scuffs here and there. But other than that, I mean, I'll probably have to put a carpet kit in it, but the seats are like, there's no tears or nothing. It's very comfortable. Everything works. All the lights inside work. It's even got a little radio in there that somebody put in there, and it works pretty good. Got some issues up front. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I don't think that's fixable. Probably gonna have to get another hood. These beds are actually fiberglass, but these top parts are steel. And the person that I bought this off of told me you can actually buy those top parts of the bedside and replace them. You can get replacements, so I'm definitely going to look into that. Both sides just have this side's a little worse, but I think we're going to try and find replacements there. The really special part here is if I ever want to put a fleet side bed, or you know, just a standard bed on this thing, short bed, I can interchange them. So this bed does not have to stay. I can find a mint regular bed for it, and it'll bolt right up. But what's special about this bed is the tailgate is actually narrowed. It does not interchange with a regular bed because it's a little squeezed. But these are very hard to find, these tailgates. They're very hard to find in good condition, and this one is damn near mint. It doesn't have any rust. I guess we'd call that mint around here, but it's got some scuffs and some dings, but like it's rust free. So if I ever need to get, or if I ever decide on going to a regular bed, I'll sell that freaking tailgate and it'll fund my whole freaking bed that I go and find. So there's one cab corner. That one's not as bad as the other side, and this rocker really isn't too bad at all. Fenders have a couple wallet dents, and then over here on this side, this cab corner is completely gone, and this rocker is halfway gone. But I think the doors are, see, it's just the bottom of the rockers really. The doors are pretty good though, so I was happy with that. So yeah, that's the worst of it. The frame is like pretty damn solid. When we go outside in the light, I'll show you guys, but the frame is, I mean, it barely has surface rust on it, to be completely honest. It's just muddy and it looks like somebody drove it in the rain, but I think it's savable. I don't think I've made too bad of a decision. Overall, I ended up getting it for $1,200, and it has AC, power windows, power locks, and it all works. It has a radio that works. Like, it's damn near like ready to be a daily driver, an ugly one, but it has transmission issues, so we'll have to get that fixed. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna have to dive into that, but we'll see when we get there. So yeah, I'm gonna roll this thing outside and start washing it. It's filthy. Something I forgot to mention, this truck is a dog ass 305, so that's got to go, but it runs. It's got good oil pressure, so yeah, so that's going to be another 305 that we bury in the yard. Alright, so I backed the truck out so you guys can hear me better, but this is why we are going to be okay right here. This crown jewel that has been sitting in the corner of our shop in a pile of oil for like a year and a half is going to be my crown jewel. So this engine is a pretty much bone stock 350, I'm pretty sure. And it actually came out of Matt's Fool's Gold Nova. It was the original motor. Well, I don't know if it was the original motor, but it's the motor that when he bought it, it was in it. And there was nothing wrong with it. I'm pretty sure it ran pretty good and it sounded good. It was healthy, but he wanted to go LS and he left this boat anchor here. And I'm going to make it not so much of a boat anchor. I don't want to just throw it in. I'd like to go over it and, you know, clean it up, make it look nice, probably paint it. But yeah, that saves me a lot of money. I was planning on marketplace searching for a setup like we've got over here for the C10. My dad found that engine and transmission ready to go, like just pulled out of a truck running. He found it for $200 for the whole fleet on marketplace. So, and now this is what it looks like. So he is the king of budget finds, but I'm fortunate enough to have some hand-me-downs. It's not like that is doing anything over there in that corner. It's just rotting away, so I'll save it. And yeah, I'm lucky enough to have that because that takes a huge amount of weight off my shoulders. So we'll get that thing cleaned up here real soon. I'll put it on engine stand and start going over everything. But yeah, let's start washing this truck. you think, Scrap? She's just worried about the hose. Looking good. Alright guys, look at this thing. It's like a new truck. No, I'm kidding, it looks a lot better though. So next, we got us a little gadget here. We got some mother's polish, or aluminum polish. We're gonna try and revive these bumpers because I've been scrubbing them and they're still dingy even after I've scrubbed them 1,000 times. So we'll see if this does the job. Alright, I've been going over it for a few minutes now. Let's take this microfiber cloth and see if it looks any better. Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely better. Here we go. Uh-oh. Who's here? Let's see what kind of shit he wants to talk this morning. Oh, that definitely looks a lot better. I can see myself. Not bad at all. Project supervisor has arrived.
Well. Mr. Thomas Wanhamas Wigwamus. Look at you. Out of bed early, working your little tail off.
I think we switched roles.
We did, somehow.
Just like that.
Just like that. Dude, this thing is looking sparkling.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
Dude, it was like covered in that black soot, like it was parked next to a bonfire for like a month. And I had to work at it, but it all came off.
Wow. I would have never guessed.
And now I'm polishing the bumper.
I see this. Tommy, what are you...
Here, hold that.
What have you done to my son? What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't know, it's recording, but...
What have you done with my son?
Huh?
He would usually be up there behind those windows, covered up with a pillow over his head. And look at you. Holy crap, that bumper looks good.
Yeah, this one's savable. I think the rear bumpers, it's got some rust, but this one didn't really have any rust, so I figured I'd polish it, and it looks good. Dude. I might go over it again. I think I want to go get some steel wool. I think the steel wool will work a little better than that thing.
Yeah, probably. Tommy, this thing looks freaking good.
I know.
I can't believe it.
Kenny got the purple power out and did the engine bay. Look at the firewall.
That's crazy.
And he didn't even wash that, really. I mean, it was just looking like that. I think the vital parts to this truck that are nice, like everything else, whatever, it needs cab corn, needs rockers, but the important stuff is like clean, like really clean.
Yeah.
So
we're good.
Yeah.
It's savable.
It's savable. Bullet holes. What kind of shit you trying to talk this morning?
Ain't talking no shit.
No?
You got a diamond in the rough here.
Dude, this thing, oh my God.
I got me a truck, bub.
Little cab corner action, maybe a little Bondo right here.
No, so see, this is fiberglass. This is steel. You can take these off and buy replacements.
Get you a paint code, get you some paint.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get Mark on the hook
Paint
for
code
some.
is badass blue.
Even the wheels like kind of shined up. I don't even know how.
Fucking wheels.
Yeah, I mean fuck them, but
That's probably the only reason the bed's still there, because it's fiberglass.
right, yeah. And if I want, I can switch to a fleet side, regular short bed.
Yeah.
They interchange. And these tailgates, Dad says they're like super rare.
They're narrower than a regular tailgate. You can't hardly find them, and that one's choice.
This one's rust free.
Rust.
So I'll sell this freaking tailgate and get me a whole bed if I want to.
You don't want to keep it a...
No, I kind of do want to keep it a step side, but because they're unique. I mean, I don't see very many of them, but definitely looks a lot better.
Fucking truck is banging, man.
Banging?
It's banging.
He didn't get to see it when it was dirty.
Oh, I saw it.
The rockers are gone.
All right, guys, look at that. Bumper is as good as new almost. I definitely need to, you know, one day I'll put some belt molding all the way around it. They make kits on Rock Auto, I'm pretty sure, but and we gotta fix this. All kinds of stuff to fix, but we're getting it knocked out. Polish definitely worked. But I think I'm gonna do the grill next. But I think I'm gonna run to A1 and get some steel wool, because I think the steel wool will work a little better than that thing. Something a little more abrasive. What are you working on?
Putting a U-joint in the shit wagon. I think this one was past due. It's terrible.
Kenny Powers, how much do you love me?
A lot, what?
No, I want a fucking number. I want a number.
100.
On a scale of what?
100.
You love me that much?
Yeah.
Then there you go.
What's that?
The piece he needs to put his truck together so he can race it.
Are you guys gonna race today?
So going like that.
There's a bear shit in the woods. We race every day.
Short piece, go to the brakes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see the difference that it makes. Let me focus it. Here we go. Oh my. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh. Oh, you gotta love that.
Wow. It's kind of shiny.
Yeah, kinda.
It was like outdoor dry.
So I polished the grill, I polished the front bumper.
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't feel grimy.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
See, you can tell, like, if you look in there, that's what it normally looked like. 'Cause I can't reach back there to scrub it, but, and that's what it looks like now.
You did good.
Thank you.
Look at the wheels.
Yeah, look at the wheels.
The wheels are... I'm impressed with the wheels.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of like black.
Oh, and look at the engine bay. Oh yeah. That's gonna look so good. We're gonna get like all the crevices and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yes, we degreased it, and then Kenny painted that
Air cleaner.
air cleaner cover.
That is nice. Tig, this is a good truck for what you paid.
I know.
I'm impressed. Did good.
Thank you.
Nice and clean. Look at this.
I know.
Huh.
Check out this cool thing. So this is a retractable light. Yeah.
Is that factory?
Yep. They just don't make trucks like that anymore. Look, you wind it up.
I've never seen
I know.
a truck with that. Hey, I have a question. We need to disable the vanity light in my mirror. Can you clip those wires?
Absolutely, I can.
Because it is draining my battery. And I tried duct taping the little tab down.
Drain your battery.
God. Alright guys, I'm going to close out this video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed all the shenanigans that went down. Let me know in the comments if you guys would enjoy a build series on this, like a budget build project. Let me know if you guys would enjoy seeing a series on that. I think that's what I might be doing. But if you guys are not interested in slow pieces of shit trucks and only the fast stuff, then that's fine too. But we got this thing all cleaned up, and I actually had a glimmer of hope for a second that the transmission was going to be an easy fix, because I warmed it up, checked the fluid level, and there was nothing on the stick. So I was like, oh my god, it just doesn't have any transmission fluid. So I put like 2.5 quarts in it, 3 quarts in it, and took it down the road, and it didn't do a damn thing. So a glimmer of hope, but it was shattered. I can get a transmission from Astros for like $300 probably, and we'll slap it in there and we'll have a nice driving truck, and then I can sell my Blazer, and that'll be funds for the rest of the project. So I think we're doing good so far. Again, if you guys would like to have a series on this truck, on this build, it's going to be a budget build. I'm going to track how much I spend and show you how I do it all, and you guys can see how I learn to do stuff as I go, because I'm still a newbie. So yeah, and I have not gotten, Allison hasn't seen it yet, so we'll see what her reaction is. She hates the Blazer, so I sent her pictures of this and she said she likes it and she doesn't have to fake saying it. So yeah, we'll see what she says. I'll show her all the good and the bads on it, but we'll see we'll get her reaction probably in the next video. So we'll see you guys there. I appreciate you guys watching.